Hiya. Can you hear me? Can you like tell me if you can hear me? Cool, cool. Yeah, so full disclaimer, I'm currently looking after two little dogs who are very cute, but they're also like very loud. And if there's any outdoor sound, it triggers them to just like bark like crazy. So if you hear like crazy small dog noise, it's because I'm currently like dog sitting two little dogs. But I also have good internet right now, so I'm like, hey, let's go online and stream because I haven't in like a lot of years now. Brings back memories of when I used to like live stream all the time. So yeah, I was like, because I'm trying not to hit my laptop. Yeah, because it's been so long, I just thought like, yeah, you can ask me any questions in the chat. I'll answer any questions. Do I like BTS? That's normally the first question I get asked. I'm not like a BTS fan, but I don't dislike BTS. They're cool. I have some BTS, no, BT21 stickers at home that I got given, and they're really cute. I like them a lot. I'll notice anyone who asks me a question. Like, I'm here to answer questions. So, how did I develop my art style? My art style, I mean, basically, I've just been drawing since I was very young, like maybe 11 or so. And I have just kind of, I don't want to say copied, but like taken a lot of influence from artists I really like on Instagram, or YouTube, but I guess mostly Instagram. Although I totally used to follow like Mark Critty drawing tutorials back in the day, like didn't we all? Yeah. And then if you like take influence from a load of different artists you like, then you end up with your own style. It's kind of like all of the art styles of people you follow just like mushed into one, and it ends up being unique, which is kind of cool. What am I most excited for at uni? Like I'm not very sociable, but I am really excited for like the social side. I have my own kind of definition of social. Like hopefully I'll meet people with the same interests as me and stuff like that. That would be really cool. Also, I am excited to do more maths. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's like going to school, but you're only studying maths all day, every day. Like YouTube, wow. What watercolor do I use? I don't think I have it here. I must have left it downstairs. I use a lot of brands of watercolor. I use Holbein. I like Holbein for like pastel colors. I use Schminke Horadam for like the like my most used colors are mostly all Schminke Horadam. Then I use Winsor and Newton Professional. I use St. Petersburg White Nights, and I use Magello Mission Gold. They're the watercolors I use, like those 5 brands. You're at an art school in Paris. How would you like to study in art school one day? I won't be going to art school, mostly because, like, celebration, I just got accepted to do maths at Cambridge, so that's cool. But yeah, what am I looking to be in the future? It's the same kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to Cambridge in beginning of October to study maths. So no art school for me, I guess. I'm just going to be a full-on math student starting from this year. Although I haven't studied art for a few years. I did art for GCSE, but I didn't do art for A level, so I haven't studied art in ages. Can I make a video on anatomy? People keep asking me this, and like I really want to, and I could totally do that. It's just that I kind of suck at anatomy. Like people call me out for this so hard in my comments. They're always like, "Oh, every YouTube artist can only draw like female faces and shoulders." Like, yes, that is so true. It's literally all I can do. So I can try and make an anatomy video, but you guys know I suck at drawing anatomy, so it will be a weak attempt. Have I tried digital art? Yeah, I do quite a bit of digital art. It mostly goes on my Instagram, and I mostly take it down because people don't tend to like it very much. Like, I get like maybe a quarter, a third of the likes I get on traditional art in my digital art. So like, you guys seem to only like my traditional, so I'll keep on drawing traditional, I guess. Favorite part of math? I feel like it's too early to comment on the maths I like, but probably I don't know. Like for Olympiad, which is what I've done lots of. I really like the whole combinatorics thing. I love like probability. I could see myself doing a lot of stats, even though I don't currently enjoy stats, but hopefully it gets better in the future. programs I recommend and tablet I use. I can show you my tablet. It's just this thing. This is the Wacom Intuos Pen Small, and this is my second one of them because the first one I lost the pen, but I've never had one break, and I've been using these since I started digital art probably about 6 years ago. These things are just so robust. I don't know if they still make this exact one, but if you get any Wacom tablet, they're going to be pretty affordable and really good quality. So yeah, just like see what Wacom's current drawing tablet is. May not be this exact one, it may look a bit different, but yeah, you'll probably find a similar one. Would I ever make a webtoon or webcomic? Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing less art because, as I said, I'm going to be a full-time math student, so I'm definitely not going to have time to be making comic strips and things. I'm going to have to also work pretty much full-time in holidays to pay for living at uni, so it's going to be like I'm either going to be a full-time student or working, which is going to be rough. Next question. Do I like instruments? I did music. I used to play the violin. I played the violin for about 7 years. And now I don't play the violin anymore. I also used to play piano. I did play ukulele. I used to play guitar. Yeah, I played a lot of instruments. Yeah, music was like my thing. I used to sing. I used to do like cathedral choir and stuff, but I haven't in a long time. Can I play something for us now if you have any? I'm not at home right now, so no. Yeah, you can be my sister. That's cool. Let's be sisters. Yeah, no, I'm away from home, and my boyfriend's like at my house replacing. So I'm staying abroad at the moment. So I don't have any musical instruments, nor do I have my big watercolor palette, nor do I have a lot of other stuff. An art style or a technique you wanted to try. So actually, I was staying in London a couple of weeks ago, and I went to an exhibition by, I'm going to say her name, I'm going to completely butcher her name, but I think Helena Schiefbeck, and she did oil paintings mostly, like really beautiful oil paintings, and a lot of her earlier work I really love, and I've always wanted to be able to paint really nicely with oils, but I've never really learned to paint with oils, and I've always wanted to paint like realistic oil portraits. I've done like 2. So I've tried it, but like I haven't tried it enough to actually get any good at it. So that's something I would like to do. How do you stay motivated to do art? I always give the same advice on how to stay motivated to draw. Pretty much just like draw things that you want to draw. So a lot of people like people on fan art, but like fan art's great. If fan art is what makes you motivated to draw things, like take it and run with it and draw so much fan art, because although I've drawn a lot of really cringy like fan art that I've hated in the past, like got me to how my art is today. And I'm not saying I do great art or anything, but reality was I hadn't drawn fan art for like the past 10 years. Drawing landscapes or people, that's tough. I love drawing architecture, and I love drawing buildings, not like countryside landscapes, but I do enjoy urban sketching, and I do go out in Cambridge and draw buildings often. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I also really like drawing people. So do I have to choose? I like both. You should visit Bosnia. Maybe one day. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm saying I can't travel as I sit here abroad, but like, just put myself in the eye. I'm really smart. Favorite art piece of which I'm the most proud. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but there's a drawing I did. I'll see if I can find it. It was a drawing I did when I was literally like, I was near 10, so 15, 14 years old. And it looked like, excuse me being on my phone, I'm just going to try and find this for you. I feel like I've put it on my Instagram in the past and then taken it down. Maybe I can't find it. If any of you guys know the skeleton draw, I can. It's on my Instagram story. This painting, if any of you guys have seen it, I cannot get this thing to like not even focus, but like even go check it on my Instagram story because I don't have it here. It's on my personal Instagram, but like it's on one of the highlights of my personal Instagram. How do you blend markers nicely? The steps when I'm blending markers, if I want to go from a gradient to a lighter to a darker color, I color over the whole area with the lighter color, or else with a colorless blender. Before I put anything else down, I do the light color. Then I do the light color, if I hadn't already, over the part where I want the light color to be. Then I do the dark color, and then I go back over it in the light color, and that kind of blends colors together. Oh, sorry if my connection's dodgy. Yeah, I'm going to do the mathematical tripos, so maths, presumably. Cheap markers that are good. I've reviewed a lot of markers on my channel before. I think like that, even like the markers you got on AliExpress, they're all alcohol markers, they all work. The biggest issue they have is that the color of the cap on the marker doesn't at all match the color the ink dries to. So what I recommend doing if you are going to use cheap markers is get like a sheet of paper and make a key with the marker colors and then like color with them so you can see what color they look like when they're dry, and then go by that and not the cap. Can you show us the art supplies you use the most? Well, actually, today I spent this morning editing and uploading a video on the art supplies I use the most. So that video is now uploaded, and I will make it public really soon. I just uploaded a video, but that will be my next one when I next upload a video. Yeah. How do I get my inspiration for art? So like I like drawing things around me. So sometimes I'll like go out with friends and draw outside. Like we'll go to art galleries or museums and look for things to draw there. Otherwise, I think just like doing art shows and stuff where people tell you what to draw is super helpful. So like if you owe someone a drawing of their character, that's something to draw. And then I have, when you like save photos on Instagram, I collect a lot of pictures I like in like saved albums. Do your friends ask you for drawings often? No. no one I know wants any art from me. I like give art to people and they do not want it. I just like drawing stuff for my friends, they just don't like receiving it. What A levels did I do? I did maths, further maths, physics, and computer science. How can you learn to draw human bodies, like anatomy learning tips? As I said, I really suck at that. There's like websites where they give you like figures to draw from life, like photos for life drawing, and it gives you like a minute for each one and then moves on to the next photo. I did a lot of those, they're pretty helpful. Paper I use for drawing, I typically draw on watercolor paper just because I do a lot of watercolor, but also I rarely know what medium I'm going to use when I start sketching. Like I rarely have planned it out that much. So I always draw on watercolor paper because I can really use any medium I want on watercolor paper. Yeah, cartoony art style or realism. I don't know. I like both. That's the thing. I do a lot of realism. I also do a lot of like cartoon work. There's a time and a place for both, I really can't choose. People underestimate cartoons. I think they're easy to draw, and really drawing a cartoon is really rough because you have to know how to draw the thing realistically pretty much, but then also be able to like simplify that down in a way that doesn't lose the personality of whatever it is you're drawing, and that's really, really tough. You're going to secondary school in a week. Any advice? Fun fact, I didn't go to secondary school. I went through a middle school system, so I didn't do the whole like secondary school thing. I did middle school and high school. But secondary school, like at least for the first 2 years, just relax. Like it's not like up until year 10, just chill. And make the most of having loads of free time and not having like tons of work and exams to do art and stuff while you're in your first years of secondary school. But like also don't let any subjects if there's a subject you want to study for GCSE or whatever, don't let it get away from you early on. So like keep up to date on them, and if you notice you're getting behind on something, then follow it up immediately. Like go and find a way to catch up immediately rather than letting it, because once you've got behind in one subject and you get further and further behind as the other students keep learning, that's when it all goes wrong. My favorite thing to draw, I love drawing faces. You all know I love drawing faces. Also like old architecture. Pretty cool. My goal in life. Oh, see, I achieved my primary life goal for the last 2 years about 10 days ago. So I'm feeling a little lost now. Like, I guess after that, my next goal is just to like get through uni and pass. Get like a 2-2. I'll be happy with a 2-2. Next life goal, get a 2-2 at uni. And then the uni I'm going to kicks people out if you don't get first. So yeah, that's cool. Tips for absolute beginners. Oh, like, okay, honestly, this is something that is not just a tip for absolute beginners, but anyone who hasn't already done this, whether a beginner or not. Recently, I bought a sketchbook, which I've just kind of designated to be my like ugly art sketchbook, and I'm not going to do a tour of it on any social media. It's always just going to be like my trashy sketchbook. I'm not going to show it to anyone, and therefore I can like guiltlessly draw whatever I want as badly as I want all the time. And like just getting all that art out of your system, just dumping that much art onto paper is really, really helpful. So yeah, like do that. Get a sketchbook that you're not going to show anyone, and just fill it with stuff. Also, always make sure you're carrying a sketchbook around with you, because like this doesn't just work for art. Like I always made sure I had like maths papers and like maths notes with me, and like you get so much better. Whatever you want to improve at, carry the equipment to do it around with you all the time. And then like in your breaks between lessons, like anytime you have 10-15 minutes spare, you can put it into doing that thing, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you improve when it adds up all those little like 10-minute windows you've spent practicing it. That's my advice for improving it, like pretty much anything, to be honest. How to get back into sketching and art. My sister's like that. So my sister just did her GCSEs, and she says she never wants to draw anything again because she's like permanently scarred by having done GCSEs. I guess like try and draw completely different to your GCSEs. I never really. I'm gonna yawn. Sorry. The dogs barked all night. They stopped barking at 3:30 in the morning, and then I had to be up to walk them when they started barking again at 7:30. So that was excellent. How to get? Yeah, I don't know. I never really had that. Like I never really went through an unmotivated phase after my GCSEs. I kind of kept up the enthusiasm somehow. So, what inspired me to start YouTube? Like I started YouTube pretty much out of necessity, because people kept requesting things like, "Oh, can you show me your old sketchbooks?" Or, "Oh, can you show me what to make YouTube videos on it, then post to Instagram." And then I had that one video that got a lot of views, and I've just been uploading ever since. Hardest and easiest A-level I did. Like I guess objectively further maths is probably the hardest, but when you look at like the scores I got and how far above the A-star boundary I was in each subject, further maths was one of my best subjects. I guess I'd say that's the hardest if you're not like super committed to maths. I think computing is incredibly hard to get an A-star in, but quite easy to get an A in. And physics, I wouldn't say it's super hard. I absolutely bombed my first physics paper. I got like 65% in it or something, and I've never got below 80% in physics papers. And in my actual A-level paper one, I got like 65%, and I have no idea what happened, because you guys know I got really, really sick for all my later exams. But for the one where I wasn't sick, literally the only A-level where I wasn't sick, I got below 70%. The only one. Everything else I got above 90. So I have no idea what happened there. Do I have any pets? My sister has a dog. When I'm at home, yeah, my sister has a dog. He's called Rolo. I don't know if any of you guys have seen pictures of him, but he's like this ugly little dog. Do I know how to sing? I used to. I haven't sung in years. But yeah, I used to sing in cathedral choir, so I used to like classically sing. My Instagram, so my art Instagram is just Floria Luna, same as his channel. Then my personal Instagram is FLRLN, like Floria Luna with all the vowels. I haven't actually sung in years. When I go to uni, will I still be making videos? So I have found that the Cambridge University Wi-Fi is pretty quick, so I should actually be able to upload. Like, to be honest, while I've said I took a year off to study, the biggest factor was that my house that I moved to doesn't really have any internet. so I haven't really been able to upload. But when I go to uni, I know that the Wi-Fi is fast enough to upload videos. So hopefully it will actually be easier for me to upload because I record and edit quite quickly. Just the uploading that was always a struggle. How do I motivate myself to study? Sorry for yawning all the time. I'm actually exhausted. How do I motivate myself to study? So if any of you guys have heard of a 10-minute planner, I always did like 10-minute planners. They're pretty cool. So like basically it has little boxes to represent every 10 minutes of the day, and you color it in depending on what subject you're doing. And I really found that system of planning helped me stay motivated to study. Also, I always just watch videos of other people studying because that helps motivate me. Yeah. I just said I'm not really into video games, not really my thing. I don't really have internet, so that stuff's all struggles. I can't really do things like that. If I had to study a different subject at uni, what would you study? See, like I may yet switch subjects if I can, because as much as I love maths, I think I picked the one uni course in the UK that's like objectively too hard, like impossible for me to do okay at. So I may end up changing. If I switch subject, I'll probably end up doing computing. Or like I'll either do maths with as many computing units as possible or computing with as many math units as possible, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Have I ever tried dancing? No. Not really my thing. Hi. When did I find my love for drawing and art? As I said, I started drawing seriously when I was maybe 11 or 12 years old. Yeah. I've been drawing quite a bit ever since then. Hello, I'm been a while. I didn't upload for about 9 months, which is incredible. Opinion on photography. I know absolutely nothing about photography. I have absolutely no clue, I'm afraid. Never done any kind. I did have a little film camera, which I really loved. Like, I bought it on eBay, broken, and like refurbished it myself, and I was super proud of it. And now I've lost it, and I have no idea where it is, and I'm actually distraught because I love that camera so much. Biggest regret. Like everything's worked out pretty well. Like there's nothing really major I regret. I like, in case you guys haven't registered, I'm in a really good place right now. I'm still in that like post results day high where I feel really good about myself. And it's like, wow, I've just achieved my life dream. I can just chill. Yeah. Tips for starting sixth form. Work hard in year 12. I've got way too many friends below me who have failed all their year 12 exams, just saying, doesn't matter, I'll just get the grades in year 13. Like, no, you won't. It's really hard to catch back up with something. I've said this before when I was talking about like starting secondary school, but it's the same advice. It's really hard to catch back up on something where you've got behind. So just don't let yourself get behind. If you notice you're getting behind, like go and get help from someone, seriously. Yeah. That's just my advice for school. I'm going to try and do the same at uni because I think it's like really strong advice. A-level further. Tips for A-level further. What did I do for A-level further? How did I revise? I think I just did like past papers and stuff, really. I quite enjoyed further. Like I found the content a lot more fun than singles, so I think it was like naturally came quite easily to me. Just because I enjoyed the content. If you like maths, you'll really enjoy further. It's really good. I genuinely can't remember how I revised for further now. Travel the world, 5 countries I visit first. 5 countries I'd visit first. I really like Denmark and Canada. I've just did like 3 with more thought than I intended. I've also always, I mean, now it's a bit of a political mess. I've always wanted to visit Hong Kong as well. Got an A in GCSE maths. Lost, so tips for maths A level. You really enjoy it. Like enjoying it is the key when it comes to things like maths A level. If you're enjoying it, then you're going to be putting the work and you're going to be in the grades. Like it's that simple. and make flashcards for the formally and do past papers. That's kind of all there is to it, I think. GCSEs I took. Okay, so 2 English. I did maths. I also did an FSMQ, whatever it's called, like additional maths paper as well. I did triple science. I did French. I did German. I did Japanese, 3 languages. Then I did art. I did computer science. I'm missing out something. Geography. Yeah, they're my GCSEs. And then I did GCSE statistics and a short course in RS and half GCSE in Latin. I was throwing in like the extra things. But yeah, I did my stats like 3 years before. Yeah. My music taste. So like most of the time I listen to this one album, which is by a group called Public Service Broadcasting. It's called The Race for Space. And I listen to that album all the time. I love it so much. So yeah, my music taste mostly consists of that one specific album. What did I get in GCSE maths? I got a 9 in GCSE maths. I got a 9 or an A star in everything, apart from English literature, where I got an 8, I think. That was a long time ago. GCSE feels like a really long time ago now, yeah. What tips do I have for going into year 12? To be fair, I don't think I did a very good job of the whole sixth form thing. I think I could have been a lot more sociable and got along with a lot more people. So like, talk to people. Hi, I remember you. Of course I remember you. How to make friends in sixth form? I'm not the person to ask how to make friends in sixth form, because the whole making friends in sixth form thing didn't go too well for me. So yeah, like I don't know about that. I'm hoping making friends in uni is more straightforward. Yeah, I'm not very sociable, so I don't want to have like a ton of friends at sixth form. But the people who I did make friends with were most people I met through clubs. So I did robotics, like I did competitive robotics. Only I was like completely useless. I think the whole team hated me, but like it was fun. And most people I was friends with in sixth form, I either met through doing competitive robotics or like were friends of people I met through competitive robotics. Like all my friends came from this one robotics thing I did. So yeah, if you can find like a hobby or like a club that attracts the type of people who you want to make friends with, that really works. Yeah. You want to be my friend? We can be friends. Like anyone can be my friend. I'm quite chatty online, so you can just like message me. In class, did you ever talk to new people? Like I'll talk to whoever I'm sitting with, but I think they just didn't like me very much. Extracurriculars I did for maths. So I always did senior maths challenge, or I actually did the senior maths challenge once and I failed it. But you get a free pass to the second round from going to the national maths camp, or if you do the girls Olympiad. So yeah, I did the girls Olympiad every year, apart from the last year where they like changed the structure of it because I didn't like the paper anymore. I did BMO 1 a few times, I think. Was it a few times? Maybe I only did it once. Oh, I was going to go to BMO 1 and then I got really stressed and didn't turn up. But yeah, I did BMO 1 once. I last did BMO when I was like 15. I didn't do it any more times. Yeah, I did the National Maths Training Camp and there were like some extra papers there. And then I did the extracurricular maths things like there's a UKMT camp, which is like randomly selected people from the Senior Maths Challenge or Intermediate Maths Challenge. I went to the UKMT camp that's like people selected from BMO2, and I went to another maths camp at Lancaster University. I think it was Head Start. And then I've done more things. Oh, I did a course at the CMS, like the Further Maths Support Program course. Yeah, so my personal statement for maths was like full of stuff, which is cool. Have I had any incidents surrounding my art where it's embarrassing or annoying to you? Okay, like this is just a general annoying thing, but it never stops. People who message me and say, I would like to commission you, which is great, like artists love commissions, me included, and then proceed to give all the details on the commission, which is great, giving a nice description. The dog's waking up, so I thought there may be some barking in a second. Yeah, and then proceed to tell me they don't have any money and they're not going to pay. Like, You know, a commission is a paid thing. That's what a commission is. Please stop like messaging me, giving all of the detailed requests for how you want your commission to be carried out, and then telling me you can't pay, because that's not gonna. This is why people have to pay up front, or I'm not drawing them a thing. Art or maths? It's got to be maths. Like, that's what I picked to study. That's what I've really picked to do the rest of my life. Art is like my side thing. Oh, my connection's really weak. I think my connection's back. Thank you. I it's a really cute matching set. Freddie Green says, "Can I meet you at Cambridge sometime?" Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, like, sure, meet me anytime until I become like horribly busy with uni stuff. What's the weather like? It's pretty warm here. It must be like 30 degrees and really sunny because I'm not in the UK. Warwick, Bath, and Lancaster and Cambridge. How old am I? I'm 18. Yeah. I'm bad at drawing, but I love it. It's annoying how slow it takes to improve. Like, improving art is slow. There's not really a whole lot you can do about that. You just got to draw. Like, the more you draw, the faster it is. That's kind of. This is really frustrating to me because I look back at art I did when I was like 13 or 14 years old, and it's like I haven't improved since then at all. I've just been too busy, really. Yeah. The one time the UK is sunny. Well, I hope it's still sunny next week because I'm going home for like 6 hours on Monday, and then I'm going away again, but this time I'm going to Wales. So hopefully it will be like semi-nice weather. I'm going to Portmadoc to stay with some maths friends. So yeah. The background noise is real. There are like emergency services sirens, and also the dogs are about to throw up a fuss as well. They've started fighting on the carpet. Oh dear. Yeah, when when the dog starts barking, I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are actually so sweet. You're all really sweet. I'm honestly surprised anyone still watches my videos after I just put off in 9 months, and I've always like produced substandard content. But I'm like currently I'm really feeling motivated to like edit videos properly and make good content. It's just that it's hard to. Last time I was here on your, I keep losing track of what I'm saying because I'm reading the chat. Oh, hello. Okay, the dog's here. You see like a little dog hand. Last time I was here on your lives, I was so cringy. It was like 2 years ago. Yeah, I was so cringy too. So you and me both. Because I moved house a couple years ago to somewhere without internet. So that's why I haven't like live streamed in years. The little dogs here are like really cute, by the way. It's a shame I can't really show them to you because they are so sweet. You've known me since the start. Well, I've been doing YouTube and Instagram for a while, so that's an achievement. Honestly, I'm so surprised you guys will stick with watching my content. Yeah. I should probably go because I need to like eat dinner and look after dogs. But like, thank you so much for visiting my short live stream. Yeah, it was really nice like catching up with people. And yeah, I've made more videos and they're all uploaded and ready to go. So I'm actually going to be like posting videos. I hope you're proud of me. And I'm so hyped to start like making videos at YouTube, at uni. Bye guys. Bye Salma, my sister.